good evening, and welcome to the Pickup Show. This is what, number 7 for us now?
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 7, baby. Wow.
Quick, right?
Wow.
Easy work?
Very easy work.
Let's do it.
But I tell you, man, tonight we got some very, very special guests. We got Mr. LaDarious Memphis Miller from TMT Boxing.
Yes, sir.
Calling in live via satellite. We have comedian extraordinaire, Dat Dude Donnie, Donnie Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Stopping in. And, of course, we're going to give you our normal topics and everything that we're talking about. And we're also going to get Donnie's view on what's going on in sports today. What you think?
Yeah, I'm going to test him.
You going to test him?
You said he's nice, right?
Hey, look.
Now, don't say he's nice and he can't keep up.
Now, I done spent 6 hours in the car with this dude talking sports.
Right, that means
already
he's nice then.
Well, really 12 because it was a round trip, you know, when we traveled from comedy to Utah. So, no. Well,
so he been through the walls.
Well, actually, no, I'm not going to say 12 because he fell asleep on the way up there. On the way back, we talked. On the way up there, and he fell asleep.
So 6 hours.
But about 6 hours.
That's good enough. That means he knows his stuff.
Yeah, no, he's well versed, man.
He knows Kevin Love didn't do nothing in Cleveland then, right?
Here we go with this nonsense.
Okay,
so
you know that we good.
Either way, man, it's going to be a fun-packed show, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Bring it back. It's the Pickup Show, baby. Big Doc, Al York. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We are live and direct from the Pickup Show. I am your host, Big Doc, with my co-host, Al York from Al York Sports. Say what's up, Big Al.
How y'all doing, man?
All right, all right. Today we have a very special guest. You know, he's in training. He has a lot to do. You know, he's a very busy man, but he did take time out of his day to be with us via satellite, a.k.a. phone call. My man, he's actually fighting this Friday at Samstown, man. Mayweather boxer, Ladarious Memphis Miller. Ladarious, say what's up.
What's going on, man?
All right.
You all got me on the show. Glad I could be here on VA satellite.
Nah, man, but
we really wanted to visit, though.
Yeah, we wanted you here, man, but we understand, man.
Man, you're going to have to give us a visit one time, because this is the second time you couldn't show up. You're going to have to give us one time, brother.
Nah, I definitely come show. I'll probably try to come through there after the fight, man. We can talk about the victory.
Perfect,
perfect.
That sounds
what's up.
perfect.
That's exactly what we need, man.
Yep.
But speaking of the fight, man, you got a real big fight coming up this Friday night at Samstown, man. This is going to be broadcasted on Bounce TV, right?
Yeah, it's going to be broadcasted on Bounce TV.
Okay.
You know, I'm the headliner, so yeah, it's a pretty big fight, man. You know.
Okay.
My first, it's going to be my first main event here. My first main event in my career, and my first main event here in Vegas. So yeah, it's a pretty big fight, man.
Nice, bro. Nice,
man. We are definitely loving that, man, and we definitely support you. Like I said, man, I followed you from the time that you were an amateur. I saw when you got frustrated because you was ready to go pro. You was chomping at the bit, like you was ready. You knew you was ready. You had that coming. You know what I'm saying? But you here now. You headlining. This is it. You know, you done really took that step. So what do you want to know? What do you want the fans to know about you? Because I know you're gonna knock this boy out.
Man, well, you know, like I said, as far as knowing about me, you know, they just, you know, I have to just check me out on Friday night. Like I said, man, I'm an explosive fighter, exciting fighter, you know. I've been in, I had some pretty good fights previously. You know, I've always been told I was a talented fighter, and I have the potential to be world champion. So right now, you know, that's just my main focus. You know, taking it one fight at a time. You know, taking the next step up towards that ladder. So, like I said, man, come August 3rd, if you in Vegas, you know, you make sure you go get your tickets to show up to Samstown Casino, you know, at the fights. And if you're not in Vegas, you know, make sure you find a channel on your TV. You know, it's going to be on Bounce Network.
Bounce Network.
Like I said, man, and if you don't, and if you like me, you see me, you like me, just follow my career, man. Like I said, because like I said, man, I work hard. I'm dedicated to my craft. You know, I believe in myself, and it always starts with self-belief. No matter what you do, you know, no matter what you're doing or what you do in life, it starts with self-belief. So, you know, if don't nobody else believe in you, you always got to believe in yourself.
That's facts right there, brother. That's facts, man.
Hold on, before you do. I do have a question. Al's got a couple of questions for you. I have one right now. And I asked all Mayweather fighters this. So this is, something, really for you in particular, being that you are under the Mayweather banner. Now, being that you're boxing under the Mayweather banner, you rock the TMT, do you think that fighters actually come at you harder, like they're actually fighting Mayweather rather than fighting you?
Yeah, they definitely do. I had, every professional fight that I've had has been under the Mayweather Promotions banner.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm used to it. I know fighters come, they come to fight me, being that I'm a fighter signed to Mayweather Promotions. Gonna bring out their A game, every time we fight. So, with that being said, I'm used to the pressure.
Okay.
I'm used to the life and everything that comes with it. So right now, it's just you just expect me to be on my A game.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm gonna bring the best out every time I step in the ring. So, like I said, it's something that I'm used to. It's just like, when in college, I say it all the time, it's just like in college when guys play Duke University, they always bring out their A game.
Yes, sir.
Because it's Duke.
That's a good analogy.
So it's the same way with Ben Stearns and Floyd. You know that a guy, is going to try to outdo you or outshine you because he know that, it's a chance Floyd might see him, or, the guy might, for whatever reason, anything, he might, want to feel like if he beat me, he could get signed, or if he beat me, he beat the Mayweather Promotions fighter, so he's doing something with his career.
Right.
Like I said, so I always have to come prepared.
Okay. Now, Al, my partner, man, he got some questions for you, man. He been chomping at it all day. He been bugging the hell out of me. So I figured, let Al go ahead and ask you some questions, man. Al?
Yeah, Memphis, man. What different things you bring into the boxing game, bro? I mean, you broke down something really nice right now, but I also want you to mention other different things you bring into the game that's different from everybody else.
I mean, everybody game is different, man.
Exactly.
Just being honest, everybody game is different. I'm just me. I got my own personality.
Right.
I like to consider myself special. In my own kind of way. I'm not like no other fighter. I'm just me, just my whole. That's something that people would just have to see. Like I said, I can box. I can box. I can brawl. I can be a pressure fighter. I can be a boxer. I can be a counterer. I'm just me. So I like to say I can do it all. So
yeah, you multitask.
Yeah. So
Well, now
it's just me. Well, I'm different from any other fighter. It's just my personality. My skills speak for itself.
Gotcha.
So it's just my personality and everything that I live and stand by.
Okay. Now we gonna move on, Memphis. Who did you idolize growing up? Not now, when you was maybe about 12, 13, and you started looking at boxing. Who was the first person you idolized growing up?
Growing up, as a fighter, I'd say it was, mainly like, you gotta think about. I was born in '93, so
right.
When I was coming up as a kid in boxing, these guys were already at that high level. Like guys, like it was always, Roy Jones, Floyd,
nice,
Pernell Whitaker,
Sweepy,
Muhammad Ali. It was always these guys. Because when I was young, Floyd was already world champion.
Okay.
When he was already world champion, he was already fighting on, on TV and all these things. So, like I said, even as a kid, I was still able to see him. See his fights, his world champion fights and stuff like that. So, like I said, it was always, Muhammad Ali, Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., Hector Camacho.
Camacho.
These guys, like it was, I think, you know, I was always a big fan of Marvin Hagler. I thought he was like the toughest man on earth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hagler and Mike Tyson. So.
Okay.
You know,
Did you like Hitman?
Yeah, I like.
You love Hearns, don't you?
But I'll be, you know, Hitman. I like him as a fighter. You know, he's a great fighter and things like that. But as far as me who I was a fan of, you know, I was always a fan of guys like the Marvin Haglers and
Got you.
And, you know, like the Marvin Haglers and like I said, the Floyd Mayweather, the Roy Jones. I just, like I said, when it came to, I can give you a list so long, you'll be like, wow, man, this guy really knows, you know, about his boxing history. But, you know, just to, like I said, to name some guys, like my top 5 guys, I say was Muhammad Ali, you know, Floyd, Roy Jones, you know, Pernell Whitaker, Marvin Hagler.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot, Memphis.
Yeah.
In your vision, who's the best that ever did it? One name, not 5.
Floyd. I'm gonna be me personally. My honest choice would be Floyd. You know, when you talk about, man, you know, just pure technique and skill, man. If you go back and watch, you know, some of his younger fights, and you will watch some of the fights now, you ever seen him up close, and you know, just some of the stuff that he, like his movement and his reaction time, his speed, everything. A lot of the stuff that, man, he got, you know, nobody else had, man. You just watch him up close, you know. Whether you like him or not, you know, you gotta get a man credit. You know, I'm a boxer and I seen it firsthand, man.
Right on.
Yeah. I'm agree with you, because I always argue with Doc, saying a lot of his fights be mad boring and shit. But you know what? They were boring because he's a technician, and that's what technicians do.
Yeah, I mean, and even if you don't appreciate the fights that he got you in his later career, just go back and watch his first 26.
Yeah, you're right. Like Gotti, when he destroyed Gotti.
They got his first 26 fights on YouTube.
Yeah, they do.
Go back and watch his first 26 fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
And you tell me the speed and the angles, the movement, and everything else, the stuff you see him do, just at the body movement, just the stuff you see. You tell me what fighter you see was doing that.
And that's before his hands got bad.
Yeah,
that's before his hands got bad.
You know, to each his own. Everybody got their opinion, but if you ask me, when you talking about who the best, I'm gonna go with a guy, man, who, you know, man, you can't argue with a guy who been reigning champion 20 years. You know, how you gonna argue with that? You know,
yeah. No, I like that you broke it down though. You didn't just say Floyd. You gave your reasoning for it. So I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that.
Yeah, it's not just because I'm signed to him. It's obviously, like I said, I appreciate the skill and the technique behind everything.
The same thing I appreciate. But here's a question that I do have for you, man. Which do you prefer to do? Like, honestly, when you step into the ring, which one is it that you actually prefer to do? Do you prefer to box, or do you prefer to brawl? I mean, you can do both.
Yeah, like I said, it's always better to hit and not get hit.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me one person, put it like this: if you get into a street fight, would you prefer to knock the guy out one time, or would you prefer to have this amazing he hits you, how you continue to hit him, y'all keep hurting each other? You get into a street fight.
Right.
Would you prefer to continue to take chances at hitting the guy and the guy hitting you back, or would you prefer to just hit a guy one time and he go out, or would you prefer to hit a guy and you make him miss and then you hit him back again? It's just certain things, you know, was understood. I got to be a lot of times people look at it from, you know, or people look at it from the outside. They looking at it like as a spectator.
Right.
You know, I want to see, I want to, human nature. They always want to see. They always want to see, you know, blood. You know, the rough, tough. You know how that.
Yeah, that's me. That's me, Memphis. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's me.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but when you put on them gloves, you're gonna look at it a totally different way.
Amen.
You ain't lying about that.
Yeah, it's not in my intentions. It's definitely not in my intentions to hit a guy and let him hit me. No, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you and get and make you pay every time I make you miss. I'm gonna make you pay.
Got you.
Definitely, I'm a firm believer in hitting and not get hit. I'm not. Man, it's the guys die in the ring every. Just look it up, man. Boxing is no joke.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, we definitely know
man,
about that. But
It's a guy in a coma right now. He's not in a coma. It's a guy in a coma right now. We don't know behind boxing. It's a guy who was in a coma for 2-3 years, and now he out, but he'll never be the same because of the toll boxing takes on you far as when you've been to the wars. And I'm not one to shy away from it. If I'm in a war, and that's what I got to do at the time. I got to do what I got to do.
Right.
Definitely, I believe in hit and not get hit.
Right.
all right, so Memphis, man, go ahead and like I say, bro.
And just to clear up, the fight doesn't have to be boring.
Right.
A lot of times it's not. A fight doesn't have to be boring.
I agree.
Still hit a guy and not get hit and make the fight exciting.
I agree.
It doesn't have to be boring. So, but yeah.
So, Memphis, so go ahead, tell the folks, I know you guys are doing the weigh-ins tomorrow and the fight's on Friday. So let our viewers know, where they can find the fight, where they can find you.
Yeah, you can, the weigh-ins are tomorrow. The weigh-ins start at 4 o'clock. They're at Soundtown Casino, starting at 4 o'clock. So you can find me there tomorrow at 4 o'clock at my weigh-ins. And then the fights are on Friday. And the doors open up. The doors open up at 3:30. I'm in the event, so I won't go on until really 8 o'clock, but it's 7:30, 8 o'clock. But doors open at 3:30 on Friday night at Sound Casino.
Now I know you're gonna have I know you're gonna have some tickets there for the pickup show, right?
My tickets for y'all crew.
Yes, sir.
Your phone is conveniently breaking up. So
now we talk about the tickets.
I might not have tickets for my family. Shoot, I gotta make sure I have all the tickets for them. I really, like I said, but I definitely could come through. I'm gonna make sure you straight.
That's all we need to know, man. So we definitely gonna be there in the house on Friday, man. Like I say, Ladarius, Memphis Miller,
yes, sir.
Straight out of Memphis, straight out the Mound,
yes,
or the Haven, out there on Bill Street, baby.
Nah, it ain't no, I'm not out the Haven. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, out of the neighborhood of Orange Mound. Not out of no Haven. Like I said, you can find me on Instagram at Ladarius_Miller, Facebook, Ladarius Miller, Twitter, Miller.
We got you.
But I represent all of Memphis, though.
There it is.
Okay.
All right, man. Like I said, thank you for stopping through, man. Thank you for taking this time out. We know that you got a busy schedule, man. Take it easy tonight, man. Don't do too much training, man. Get you some rest and do your thing, man. We're going to see you Friday, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
Okay, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate all the support.
For sure.
Like I said, man, if you like me, man, just keep watching and stay on the lookout for me.
All day.
Got you.
All right.
Okay,
right,
brother. Okay,
Appreciate
brother.
it.
Okay.
I can't ask Houston questions when I meet women here. In Houston, I can ask regular questions like, how you doing? What's your name? Can I buy you a drink? Regular shit. In Vegas, I gotta ask more Vegas questions, Vegas relevant questions. When I meet women here in Vegas, the first thing I ask them is, were you born a woman? Because that shit is important to me. I don't know how you feel about it, but it's important to me. I need to know that. Because these doctors are good, fam. These doctors are good out here in these streets. There's a whole different ballgame. You meet her, she looks good, but her hands as big as hell. They don't even have a women's protein out here. Why is your shit
welcome back to the Pickup Show. Hope you enjoyed your break. We enjoyed our break, but we are back again. Comedian Big Dot, co-host Al York from Al York Sports, and of course our special guest, comedian extraordinaire, somebody very important to me, Dat Dude Donnie Johnson. Welcome to the Pickup Show, brother.
Right on, man. Thanks for having me, fellas. Right on. I
Let's
appreciate
get it.
it. I've been waiting on this.
Let's get him, baby.
Man, you lying, he ain't been waiting, man. So now that you're here, you know, we talk sports, man.
Right.
This is what we do.
Warm him up first, though. You know what I mean?
Warm him up to what? He don't even
Warm
warm
him
him
up.
up.
You know, let him introduce himself and, you know, let him get a little open before we put the D on him. Before we put the press on him.
For those who don't know you, and there's very, very few that don't, but for those that don't know, tell them about yourself, man.
Donnie Johnson, Dat Dude Donnie, a.k.a. Ladarious, on social media and in real life. Just want to go ahead and put that out there. So you can follow me on all social medias. Dat Dude Donnie, DATDUDEDONNIE.
Nice.
That's DATDUDEDONNIE. All one word. I'm going to spell it again for the public school students. DATDUDEDONNIE. Following people when they ain't laughing, they ain't got you laughing, you following the wrong people.
There you go. That's what he do, man. King of the memes, dog. I'm telling you, if you go to his page, man, this cat, he gonna meme you all day.
Yes, I am.
I don't even look at this cat's page when I'm at work because I know, like, it's bad. You working in the bank, you know, you looking at one of his memes, you start laughing, and some old lady thinking that you laughing at her.
Right.
Yeah, it just gets bad.
Right,
man.
it gets crazy. It gets crazy.
Nah, but we got some interesting things going on as far as with the NBA. We're gonna start with the NBA.
Right.
One of the things I just saw, man, is Tristan Thompson two-pieced Draymond Green. Did you hear about that?
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Now, was it a two-piece? I mean, I heard he took off,
Right,
but I didn't know if it was like a wop-wop.
Yeah, it
or
was
some Mayweather joint?
It was a bing bing. It was a bing bing.
Mayweather joint?
So what it was, how it started was, you know, Draymond, once they won that championship, he was talking reckless. He was talking mad. He was talking. But you know, he said him and Tristan weren't cut from the same cloth, and that, you know, basically if he can't do nothing to him inside the gym.
What made him say that, Doc?
Because Draymond just talking. Talking. But he said he can't do nothing to him inside the gym. But in these streets, you know, if he seen him, it'd be another story. So he saw him, but he went up to apologize for what he said. He went up to apologize.
Do you know where they was at? Not that it matters much, but
Not sure where they were at, but it happened.
I think it was like something after the ESPYs or something happened.
It could've
like
been.
a party or something.
Going up back on the West Coast.
Yeah, it was in LA. I believe it was in LA.
So Tristan keeping it funky from the East Coast.
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
hey, that dude's from Canada, man.
Right, he trying to get his piece every vote.
Right.
Trying to get his
But so basically what ended up happening was Draymond went up to Tristan and he tried to apologize. Tristan was like, man, I'm not hearing that. You know, so Draymond went again and tried to apologize to him, and that's when Tristan was like, hold up, man, back up.
Wow.
And Draymond did nothing. Now, my issue with that,
Did he look for the refs?
probably.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Hey! You know,
He called it technical on
But my thing is, you know, I'm looking at Tristan Thompson like, hold up, you sneak catch a dude with a good two shot, and he don't fall. What's that say about you, Tristan? Because if I catch somebody with a good two-piece, you going down.
Yeah, but it probably wasn't one of those solid two pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably just wanted to let him know, yo, this can happen to you.
Man, Al, I could graze you with a shot and you gonna fall.
Yeah, but I've seen guys steal on each other and they don't just immediately fall, man.
If I hit you, you're gonna fall.
But listen, let me tell you something. The principle is whether you hit me light or heavy, I'm coming at you, man.
If I hit you, you are going to fall.
Yeah, I'm coming at you.
I mean, I don't know, like, you know, again, I don't know if it was like I'm finna tear your head off swing.
That's
or
what
if
I'm
it was
saying.
Just like a chin check. I told you.
Yeah, that's
you know
what I'm saying, like a
just
chin
one of
check.
them, though, like I told you.
Yeah, like.
But
Doc
I mean,
thinking like he Dante Wilder to do the chin. I don't think it was like
I
that.
don't think he caught him like that. I don't even think he swung like that.
Well, my thing is, I mean, if you gonna hit him,
right.
you know what I'm saying? If you gonna throw the punch, what's the intention of the punch?
But see, too, what we don't know is what Tristan been saying around the Cleveland camp.
Right.
Like, Tristan could have been hyping it up on some. When I see Draymond, I'm telling you, it's
still
something
on.
like 4 months later. Like, man, let it go. You're like, no, I'm gonna let him have it though when I see him.
Yeah.
And then when they see him, they like Tristan. There he is.
Yeah.
And, you know, he got to go over there. And, you know,
Not
he's
only
walking
that-
over there with the look. And,
Yeah, not only that, they got swept. They caught him playing his wife on video. All that is
all that
is in
frustration,
all that is in the
But then you probably remember last time I was in a place like this, man, I was in the news.
Yeah.
Like right now, though, now I'm finna be in the news for swinging out.
But see, that's the thing. I know somebody was filming it. That video is out there.
Right.
That video's out there, so I got to see that video just to see what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you, he ain't Dante Wilder them.
I don't think he
Probably
caught
real
him like
quick.
that.
Mayweather in the gym 2-piece type shit.
I mean, I think he probably, he probably gave him some.
There you go.
So just
Enough
touchy,
for
just
you to
touchy
react,
ball.
though. I'm surprised Draymond didn't react. That's what I want to see.
Right, that too, though. But too, though, when you out there, man, when they just Draymond is a free agent year, huh?
No.
It is. Yeah, no, it is.
But he ain't a free agent right now.
No,
I mean,
not
after
now,
this year.
but
After this year, after this year, he probably don't. I know that millionaire, that dude with the little thing on the Monopoly game, like the devil that hop out on your shoulder. I know he hopped out. Look, hold on. Wait a minute though. You see all these people out here, fam. Hold on. Don't mess it all up.
Nah, man, I'm.
See, but when you talk that kind of smack,
Right. But they entertainers, fam. At the
It
end of
must
the day,
be.
though,
It must be, dog.
They ain't coming out the parking lot.
Yeah,
They
it
ain't
must
coming
be,
out
dog.
of Rebel. talking
all that
crazy
to
like
me,
that.
all that go out the window once he tapped your chin, bro.
Well,
It ain't no more NBA
too.
to me. It ain't no more
But
NBA. It
But
ain't
you
no
gotta
none of
think
that.
too, though. You gotta think too, though. Them dudes is living in a different life than we live. They got assets. They got stuff to protect.
Well,
you might want to go and mop him up.
Yeah.
But he like,
don't forget, KG. Remember what KG told Carmelo about Lala when they was married? Told him, Lala, his wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
right.
Wow.
Melo was in the back by
Right.
the buses waiting on KG to come out. Like, no, you gonna
Right.
see me for that.
Right.
He had to do that, though.
So
Yeah.
sometimes,
But that's something else too.
partner's a criminal, and that's cool. I grew up in South Central LA. This is my guy, though. Like, I trust this dude.
Kill that.
I trust, this one here and this one here. These are my guys right here. But there is another topic that we're going to get to.
Yeah.
We're going to go to break here in a hot second. But this topic is it's fake news. It's real news.
But let's go into after the break. So
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
What?
I want to talk about that LeBron thing.
What we going to talk about?
Okay, we gonna get into all that.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
Into
going
all
to come back
that.
with a break, man.
Okay.
Hey, y'all come back, man. Pickup show.
Yes, sir.
Big Doc, Al York, that dude Donnie Johnson, man. The host. Man, these outtakes are gonna be something.
Like my sister is cross-eyed, like she real cross-eyed. I've been knowing this woman 27 years. Every time we make eye contact, at least 3 times a day, I look behind me. Like, and this is my sister. I've been knowing this woman 27 years, 37 years. I've been knowing this woman. And when she looks at every now and then, I still give her the...
Hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your break. Back to the pickup show. Host Big Doc, Al York from Al York Sports, and comedian Dat Dude Donnie Johnson, man. Before we left, we were coming into a topic, a real cool.
Get it together, Doc.
She's back there dancing like, what's she listening to? Okay, all right. All right, so before break, we had started on the topic, but one of the major things that went on in the NBA this summer is LeBron James coming to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, me being a very, very big Laker fan, there's no secret about that. I'm not saying that I'm not a fan of LeBron. I'm just not a fan of LeBron's fans that are going to come to the Lakers and say, hey, yeah, let's go Lakers. No, we don't want you there. But some people say that I'm hating on LeBron. No, I don't have a problem with LeBron. I think that he's a very good ball player. He's one of the greatest to ever play the game. There's no denying the man's ability. I said this once before. There's no denying the man's ability.
You still want to see him perform in L.A. though.
Well, he has to
That's
perform
what I'm
in
saying.
LA.
Yeah, you're not
There is
satisfied.
no-
But I mean, if you had if you being an LA fan and he was like, hey, my choices are between LA and Boston. As an LA fan, you would be like, go to Boston?
I would.
For real?
I would. And the reason that I would say go to Boston is because that rivalry would have just kicked up just that much more. Because that Lakers-Celtics
There wouldn't have been no rivalry. Y'all wouldn't have had a chance.
That
You would never- you would never make that
is going
rivalry.
to be
You
there.
would never make that rivalry.
It's no matter what.
Doc,
Whether
I know what
it
you're
be,
trying to
hold
say.
on, whether
Whether
you
you need
need
LeBron to get there.
To have that
whether it
rivalry.
be in the finals, whether it be in the regular season, the Lakers-Celtic final, the Lakers-Celtic rivalry is always going to be there.
It's gonna always be.
That's like the Cowboys and Redskins. That's like the Broncos and Raiders. That rivalry is always going to be there.
I think what Donnie's saying is
Why would we
making a
want the
new
best
rivalry
players?
like right now.
No, yeah.
Like
I mean,
Boston
if
could
he
get
went to
there right
Boston,
now.
Boston already there right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
But if they have LeBron, they over the top. Then that means the Lakers ain't even there at all.
I get your point.
It's still
I get
with
your-
him coming there.
I get
He's
your point
still
with that.
now. This
To
makes
me, they
it
get
more.
bumped in the conference, but
Right.
they
Well,
stay in the picture.
So
Like, they in the picture.
So basically, what ended up happening because Kyrie is going to stay in Boston, hopefully. Stay in Boston. You know they're going to come back healthier. They have a very good team. They almost beat
They almost
LeBron.
got too much going on.
They almost beat LeBron last year without their two major.
Beat LeBron though, like that. That's the
exactly.
difference.
But see, that's the difference with him coming to the Lakers because it ain't going to be LeBron. It's the Lakers. That Laker is a dynasty.
You might want to let it be LeBron.
That might just be LeBron.
You might
though.
want
no,
to let it
because
be
now,
Boy,
LeBron. though.
ain't
No,
nobody
because
gonna
now-
step up really like
Man,
hard.
dude, we got
No,
cats
you got
on
the
that
players.
squad.
You
They
got
can
the
play.
players.
They can. Don't get me wrong. They can play, but again, they are not even.
They babies,
Yeah,
man.
they
They
still
just
They
babies,
still
man.
infants, man. They not
But-
Yeah,
ready.
they babies. They're not ready to take over
what
a
I am,
game.
what I am hoping that I don't see is that our young core, Kuzma,
Right, get
Ingram,
stagnated.
Ball, Hart. I hope that they don't just defer to LeBron all the time, because then
That could be a problem.
that's gonna stunt them.
I'm kind of thinking that's what it's kind of going to be like in the playoffs.
I don't see it happening.
Not regular
I think-
season.
yeah, I think that- I think
I
it's
think
more
in the
in the playoffs.
playoffs they're going to shade the spotlight.
I don't see that happening, and the reason I say that is because Ingram is going to show himself this year. I think Lonzo Ball is really going to open up and come into his own. That dude he's a walking triple double, but he's
You
also
see Ball different than me. I see him mediocre. You see him like an all-star. I don't know where you see him like
I
an
think he's a
all-star.
stud, man. I think he's a stud. I
Do
think
you
he
see
had
him
a
in
lot
an
of
all-star
pressure.
game, though? I don't see him in an all-star
I
game.
mean, at
I
some
do.
point I do.
I
At
do.
some
Okay.
point I do.
I do.
Down the line, maybe,
Yeah,
right?
at some point I do.
I
I
see
think
him-
this one was a rough year. I think his dad was in the way.
Mhm.
His dad was in the way on that one though. But I think he gonna be good, man. But again, I think this is probably the first time he really had people talking crazy about him. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
But the
Like
thing
all
is-
his life, he been having it. It's just been.
Yeah,
all
I love him
love.
in
Look.
UCLA. Let me
Right,
tell you.
right.
But what I seen from multiple games out of him, I just seen a big hole in his game.
What was the hole?
It's just he couldn't shoot. Like
Neither
he
could.
wasn't healthy throughout the
Hold
whole
on,
game.
but neither Rajon Rondo
Right.
still can't shoot. But what he is,
But he does a lot of
Oh,
other stuff.
But that's what Ball also does. He is a traditional throwback
But
point
you-
guard.
And this is my thing. This is my problem.
He was
with
hitting
Ball.
them shots in college though. That's why I was surprised he couldn't hit him in the NBA yet.
But
But
you
if he
know,
gets
the
that,
league is a
if he
different
gets that
system.
going, then I can see what y'all seeing. But my man, he was missing horribly though. But yeah.
I think Ball though. I think his all around game is gonna help him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, he don't need to be the best shooter, but he
Right.
can get to the bucket. He's 6'6".
Mhm.
He's athletic. He can jump. He can play defense. He can rebound. He can get in and push it. My problem with him though is that I think he gets off the ball too much. I think
Right.
it's where he'd
That's
get the
true.
rebound. He'd take 2 dribbles and then you kicking it out to Randall at half court. Like, why
That's
are
what
you
I'm saying.
doing
His-
that though, man? Like
His
you.
selection. I've seen a
Yeah,
lot
there's
of holes
a lot
in
of-
his game. That's one of
But
the one
he
thing.
young.
That's what I'm saying.
He a
That's
baby.
what I gotta give him leverage. But I like what you said though. His game. Guess whose game basically fits almost? LeBron James.
Right. And I was
He's
but-
gonna learn
but
a
look,
lot off LeBron James.
But look, they are, and that's my problem with LeBron. LeBron, he defers too much. He disappears a lot.
He does.
He disappears a lot.
A lot. I like that you said that.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
dis-
separates
Right.
him and
I
Jordan
mean,
from me. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's
And
that
Kobe.
hard that
Yeah.
thing though. Yeah, that whole. But as far as game wise, I think he affects the game more than any player that we've ever seen.
I'll
Like
agree
he
with that.
touches every aspect, every category on the court.
Yeah.
He touches that.
Yeah.
Like he has an immense effect on it.
Uh-huh.
To whereas, like, you know, the rest of them, like, you know, you might be 80 at scoring, but then your defense might be 40, or your rebounding might be 21. Where his
Yeah,
junk
yeah.
is like 58, 60, 86. It's all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
though,
yeah,
like
yeah.
where he he handles that.
I will say, like I said, in as far as Lonzo Ball goes, Lonzo is going to show himself to be a very, very valuable part to the Laker organization this year.
You know they were going to trade him, right?
They weren't going to trade Lonzo. They weren't going to trade him.
I think
he faked that injury.
But I think
don't
too
trade him.
that they wasn't going to trade him because they don't want to look bad trading him.
Right.
'Cause I think if they really could, like if it was crazy, like even with this, and two, they'll be shooting themselves in the foot because they ain't letting him, grow. And he gonna be a good player. He gonna be a real good player in the league. He gonna be a real.
But this is the thing though. I don't think they were gonna trade him because of him. Is that what you first tapped on? His father.
His father is wild.
They got LeBron over there. They don't want Mr. Ball.
And they
over
already
there.
got beef.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You know what I'm trying to say? Magic does not want to deal with. He don't have to deal with that.
But
and Ball to me is not that good right now.
Well,
now his potential is window.
Like I say, unfortunately, with that being said, you're wrong. He did have a rookie year. He did have his injuries, but at the same time, he had a lot of flashes of what he's going to be.
Right.
They said the same thing about Ingram. Ingram came on. Kuzma is going to show himself as well. Hart is going to come through. So I'm not really tripping off any player in their rookie year. Kobe didn't have a good rookie year. He didn't. But he's shown himself to be one of the greats. So I'm not
number
gonna,
2 overall.
I think it was the hype coming into it. It was all
Doc,
the
I know
hype.
what you get.
It was his dad.
Doc,
Yeah,
but
it
you
was
can't
his
be
dad.
a number
It was his
2.
dad.
Everybody.
It's like this. Hold up. This
Can't be a
Go
number
ahead,
2.
go
He's a
ahead.
bust right now.
This is the thing right here. This is the thing. Just like how people don't like LeBron because of his fans, people don't like Lonzo because of his dad.
True
There you go.
It's that right there. It's the
There you
outside.
go.
But again, that don't got nothing to do with him, the actual person. That don't got nothing to do with him.
Doc, take us into break, brother.
All right. Hey, we're coming back.
Coming
Pick up
right
show.
back. We're going to pick up here
Big
with
Doc.
Donnie Johnson. We're going to pick right up. Don't go nowhere.
Man.
This is
Pick
getting
right
real.
up.
It's getting real.
I see you brought him too on that school.
Welcome back to the Pickup Show. Same people. Your host, Big Doc, Al York from Al York Sports, and comedian extraordinaire, Dat Dude Donnie, Donnie Johnson. When we left off, we were actually talking about LeBron coming into L.A. We were talking about Lonzo Ball. But one of the things that LeBron did do that I think is very classy of him, that really does make me really appreciate and respect that man, is opening up that school that he did out there in his hometown.
Right.
That's really making a difference. Yeah, because
Super huge.
there's a lot of people out there that actually need help, and the fact that he's opening up that school to help those kids as well as help their parents and families, because they're doing adult schools and help with job placements. Not to mention, you graduate from his program, you're getting a free ride to Akron University.
Unprecedented.
Yeah. So
I love that about him.
So I mean, I've never heard of any player doing anything like that.
That's crazy.
What he's doing what he's doing now and what he will continue to do, but to me always outshine what Mike did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because there's a lot of things I don't respect that Mike did after the game, but during the game is why I give Mike the homage. But LeBron to me is a better person.
I think LeBron's a
better
person. I know Mike I don't want people to misunderstand.
Yeah, we're not. This is
I know Mike.
keep it on it.
He done a whole bunch of stuff. He really
yes.
done. He done a whole bunch of stuff for inner city kids, communities, or whatever. But again, it's different with what LeBron doing. LeBron is out here standing up right now, though. Like he in the face. He arguing with the president.
Yeah.
Jordan would never do that.
Exactly.
For whatever reason, whatever that is. And right now, that's kind of what we need. Because at the end of the day, however messed up, however brainwashed we become as a people here in America, at the end of the day, we listen to these entertainers. We listen to these rappers. We listen to these ball players. If LeBron and any of these rappers say anything, man, people gravitate to it. They tell you to put on skinny jeans, you put on skinny jeans. Yep. They tell you to wear a blouse, you wear a blouse. That's just what it is. That's the influence they have. So this is my thing, though. I'm waiting on this to happen. Not like how P. Diddy did it with the whole, I'm trying to kind of stunt, hey, I think I might buy the Jaguars. Now the Jaguars see you coming and they're not going to sell to you.
Right.
The Jaguars or the Panthers?
The Panthers. When you did that, you already messed it all up. Now they already know you coming. They're not trying to have you in their homeboy group. So you killed yourself with that.
There you go.
This is what should happen, and this is what I've been saying since 01. Look here. 100 of the top high school basketball players were black athletes. Out of the top 100, 85 of them were black. What if all 85 of those went to black colleges? like just went to black colleges now, because it's not like 91. You don't got to go to North Carolina or Duke to make it to the NBA.
True.
They know who you are in the 7th grade.
True.
So wherever you go, they're going to go. So if Zion Williamson would have went to Morgan State, ain't no telling, there would have been probably a couple other players go to Morgan State, kind of on some Chris Webber in Michigan thing.
Right,
and then if the rappers and the people, those people with those influential voices get behind it and tell them, look here, man, we finna donate money, we finna get y'all a big stadium, we finna get y'all a top of the line, where you train, top of the line, all of that, get y'all. We gonna do it big time. Like, we got people that can do it big time. Now it's all in-house. At that point, now ESPN gotta come to Morgan State games. They gotta come to Howard games. They gotta come to Jackson State games. They got to, because that's where these players are. Them players are still going to the NBA.
And not just for the Bayou Classic and things of that nature that's nationally televised. So, no, actually, that's a very good point. And I agree with you. I really do think that needs to happen. Because HBCUs don't get the press that they really deserve.
Right.
And
they don't have the funds. That's really where the funds
that's true.
And that's where it comes. Even with LeBron, there's other people opened up schools.
Mm-hmm.
But again, nobody on LeBron's level opened up a school. You know what I'm saying? Jalen did it. Even David did it. You know, a couple other people did it, George Gervin or whatever. But again, it's a difference when, say, Beyonce does something and Sierra does something. Yeah. Even if they both do the same thing, if Beyonce go out and give out food to the homeless, everybody's there. If Sierra do it, it might be a few people there. Somebody might go live. You know what I'm saying? But with LeBron, he putting that microscope on it. So now other athletes, you gotta see this and be like, yo.
Well, actually, I will say I've seen Sierra in person, dog. Yeah, man.
But I mean, I'm saying her level of fame.
Well, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. But I'm just saying, I've seen that woman in person.
But man, I've seen, she's super bad. Yeah. There's Tracy, who we don't even know, who just probably over at Rebel right now. That's super bad. That we don't even know who she is, but she's super bad over there.
No, but I will say that with LeBron doing what he's doing right now, that speaks leaps and bounds, especially, number one, for his legacy. And not just his legacy on the court, but his legacy off the court as far as what he's doing. As far as what he's showing his kids. Hey, look, it ain't just about basketball.
Yeah, leading by example.
You always give back. You give back to where you came from.
Respect LeBron for that big time.
That needs to happen more with athletes today. Not just black athletes, white athletes, whatever you are. Yeah. That needs to happen. Because these kids are watching. These kids are looking at you. They're seeing how you dress, Westbrook. They see what you're doing, and they're going to mimic you. So you got to really be cautious of the image that you're putting out, because these kids are going to follow you. When we grew up playing basketball or baseball, whatever the case may be, whenever I went to the court, I always picked a player that I wanted to be. I was Magic one day. I was Kareem another day.
I was Isaiah Thomas.
There you go. So with that being said, remember who you are, and remember that you got people that are looking up to you. Remember that.
Especially being an icon like himself.
Right. So he's doing it right. He's doing
everybody
it
know what LeBron's up to. Like everybody.
Even like him being this kind of guy in this era, this information era. Mm-hmm. Man, could you imagine Jordan with Twitter? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine people mentioning Jordan at 4:30 a.m. in Atlantic City? He gambling, and they got a game tomorrow. Somebody over there, I'm sitting across from Jordan.
Right.
Could you imagine what, like, the backlash and the drama he would be dealing with? This dude, LeBron, man, he married his high school sweetheart. He ain't been in no problems, man. He ain't had no issues, and he still hollers out for the ones left behind.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, man, I find it kind of disturbing when people hate on this dude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no like legitimate
really
reason. Like
really, not just 3 or 5 of the shit, but that's accurate.
Right.
I don't like his fans. Like I said, I don't deal with fair weather fans. I've been a Laker fan since '79. I ain't going nowhere. So
no, but Don, let me ask you something. You can't be mad. Let me ask you something.
Cut that out.
I know a lot of people that like a basketball player, and I know people that like a team. Me and you are team guys.
I like players.
Some people like players. So if they follow LeBron everywhere, there's nothing disloyal about that. There's nothing disloyal. But I know what you're saying, because you see them like, oh, they went to Cleveland, they went to Miami, back to Cleveland. Now they're going to go to L.A. But at the same time, you gotta respect their gangster because they following LeBron.
I
They've been LeBron since day one.
I don't have to respect nothing.
No, but what I'm saying, you're a straight up dude. Look, you're a straight up dude.
What I'm saying is,
Doc, you're a straight up dude. Don't change up on me.
What I'm saying is, you stay where you at. You stay where you at.
What?
We true Laker fans.
LeBron's
we don't want you.
in LA right now.
We don't want your fakeness.
We don't
want your fakeness.
He's in LA. They gonna go to LA now.
We don't want the fakeness. We Laker fans, we real. We die hard. We loyal to the soil. We don't want your fakeness. You keep that fakeness where it is.
Man, if you don't take them extra people, man, them extra million people on your team to talk junk with the people, man.
Because they're not talking junk. They're not talking junk on behalf of the Lakers. They talking junk on behalf of LeBron.
But then Laker fans are talking junk on behalf of the Lakers.
Because
so y'all gotta come together. Y'all on some gangbanging.
Now listen,
y'all on some inside
because we gangbang.
Well, y'all messed me up. Yo, y'all messed me up at though, and it was a lot of y'all. Just wasn't one individual. I know you're gonna say one individual drew it, but how y'all gonna draw a mural saying LeBron's king of LA? That messed me up. Real Laker fans took that down.
Yeah, that was just dumb.
But it wasn't one individual. It had to, a few of them had to come up with that idea.
But not one dude. That ain't got nothing to do with LeBron.
No, about
no.
But
That's what I'm saying. That's what's gonna make people hate him.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Even us, we're like, okay, LeBron didn't put the mural up there. Right. You didn't see him out in East LA, black spray paint.
The point I'm trying to make is that wasn't Cleveland fans that did that.
Right.
That followed LeBron from Cleveland. That was an LA thing. But you don't know. Cleveland following fans can't go on no mural in LA. Y'all ain't having that.
Well,
y'all not having that.
Either way, man, we're never going to agree on this, so we're just going to agree to disagree. But we do definitely want to thank Donnie for coming through. Shooting the sports with us, man.
Yes, indeed. Yo, brother, man, I got to give it to you, man. That's why you stood a little longer. Because you know your stuff. You know your stuff.
That's why he stayed a little longer. Not stood. He's sitting down. That's why he stayed. I'm not going to say it. You know what it is.
No,
I'm not going to say it.
No, it ain't.
But no, man, it's always a pleasure.
Right on, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
Definitely.
It's all good.
Let them know where they can find you outside. I know you got some shows coming up, man.
Yeah, I got a show actually tomorrow night. Every Thursday night I'm at the Urban Lounge. Me and Twan Tweezy, we do it. We get it jumping off about 8:30. This Saturday, I'm doing a show over at Silver Nugget with another local comedian, Shannon the Queen Butler. Also, we're gonna be opening for Shane. You kind of look like Shane, man.
Yeah, you
look
do.
like Shane.
Yeah,
man. I was tripping. Shane Ford, very hilarious. You've seen him all over the place. Alex Thomas, Tatalicious. You already know him all over the place. And Evan. I can't think of his last name.
Not Fonfa.
Nah. Evan.
Evan. Just
Evan. G. Evans, I think.
Right.
You've seen him too. Been on Comic View. Been on all of the other ones. Yeah. And Sapphires. I usually host Sapphires every.
Hey man, y'all come back. Me and Al gonna close it out, man, on the pickup show, man. Thanks to thank you to our guest, Dat Dude Donnie Johnson, for stopping through, man, and blessing the pickup show. We'll be back, man.
Be right back, y'all.
All right, welcome back to the pickup show with your host, Big Doc. My partner here, Al York from Al York Sports. Man, the NFL, it is back. The NFL is officially back, and I'm happy. This is my favorite time of the year.
Yo, I was just gonna say that. Ain't this like the best time of the year?
Yeah, this is the best time of the year.
Especially when the NBA kicks in.
Yeah, because you got NFL, you got NCAA, and then you got NBA
College
and
football,
NCAA basketball, man.
MLB playoffs.
And the MLB playoffs, man. This is the best time of the year.
Yeah, it is.
I'm starting to feel like I have a purpose in life now. those last few months, man, my God, it's so dry,
baseball,
man.
Yeah, just baseball. But you see, we still making it happen with nothing. So imagine when we get all these things to play with. Y'all do the math on that.
Honestly, I feel like a heroin addict. It's like, during the times I'm sitting here like, come on, man, I need something.
Yo, it's on.
But we definitely gonna bring it to you, man. The Hall of Fame game is tomorrow. We got the Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Canton, Ohio for the Hall of Fame game.
Yes.
First first official game of the season. Even though it's preseason, that really kicks it off and lets you know that football is back.
Football is back.
Yeah, so
football is back.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm chomping at the bit. I'm getting ready to go home to eat some chicken wings with the wife and daughter. But the other thing is the Raiders are coming to town.
Oh, baby. The Raiders.
I'm
like Chris Berman used to say, baby.
Nah, he don't say it like that. He goes, the Raiders. That's the way he said
That's
it.
how you say
That's
it?
how you said it.
Oh, okay.
I
thought I said it right.
Shouts out to Chris Berman. But nah, one of the things that I will say is, I'm a big Denver Bronco fan, but being a sports broadcaster, being a sports analysis, you have to be very impartial. The Raiders, I think, will make a little bit of noise this year. I'm very anxious to see what they're going to do when they come to Vegas. I see that new stadium is actually getting built.
Yeah.
They're really getting that thing up, so I'm anxious to see how that's going to work out. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting having the Raiders here in Las Vegas, along with the WNBA team, the Aces, and everything else that we do have out here. So definitely waiting on that.
I think it's a perfect move for the Raiders, moving out here now, acquiring a new coach. Actually, who's an old coach.
Yeah, he's a throwback.
But what I'm saying is, I'm glad they're not coming in with the old coach. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah, so Gruden, I think, is the perfect piece for them to, to relocate. And like I told you, their offense is loaded.
I think
their offense is loaded from Derek Carr to Martavis Bryant. They picked up Doug Martin. They picked up Jody Nelson. They got Amari Cooper. They picked up Jared Cook. They are loaded.
Amari Cooper got hands like bricks, though. But okay.
No, they watch how Gruden utilizes Cooper. I seen some thing where they're gonna move Cooper all around. They're gonna utilize his skills.
That's cool.
To the utmost.
They can do that.
And Jared Cook, a great tight end. They picked up. And Jody, what Jody Nelson did with Green Bay.
Yeah.
And they saying that he got his speed back. So their offense gonna be special.
I'm anxious to see what the Raiders do this year. So I'll be watching intently, just to see, how they develop and whatnot. One of the things that they do need to do is they need to settle up with Khalil Mack.
Yeah, they got to get him signed.
Pay that man, because he's like the biggest piece on your defense. What's your defense without a pass rush?
Yep.
What's your offense if your defense can't get off the field?
Yep.
So
they picked up a young guy named Maurice Hurst. He's supposed to
that is no Khalil Mack.
I know you need Khalil.
That is no Khalil Mack. So
all that other stuff's gonna work with Khalil leading the pack on defense. I agree with you.
But he has to be there to
do it. Exactly.
He has to be there to do it.
I agree with you.
So other than that, man, we had definitely a great show. We know you enjoyed it. I'm not even gonna say I hope you enjoyed it. I know you enjoyed it. Want to definitely shout out our guest today, Ladarius Memphis Miller. Good luck in your fight. We'll definitely be there.
Yeah. Great interview this time too, Miller. I didn't like the last one. I'm keeping it real with you.
Why would you say that?
This one was great. It's the pickup show.
I
the other way.
I didn't have a problem with the last interview, fam.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the audio. I didn't like the energy, but he bring it today. Memphis Miller, thank you. You bring it today, bro.
Feel free to go ahead and hit my co-host. I'm not going to stand in the way of you doing that. Definitely shout out to our comedian, my big brother, my mentor, Dat Dude Donnie Johnson, for bringing it in here, man, and talking those sports,
and
man.
He knows his shit. He knows his shit.
I told you that.
Yeah.
You didn't believe me. See, we comedians, we can do it on the sports end. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I put him to test there, and he like, you know what I mean? He bobbed and weaved it, so he's certified. That's all I gotta say.
He boxed. He didn't brawl. He boxed. Nah, but go ahead. I know you got to give it up to him. Go ahead.
Just basically, you know what I mean? Vegas strong, New York, and LES. Keep it short and simple.
Definitely gonna shout out Cali, baby, West Coast. Gardena from Raleigh Park all the way out to the Fabulous 50, baby, them ways. You know how we do it. It's the pickup show. Big Doc, Al York from Al York Sports. It's us, baby. Let's handle it. Comedy World Network.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.